With the local film industry booming at the moment and local output nearing 20 theatrical films every year, the Department of Trade and Industry launched their new South African Emerging Black Filmmakers Incentive Scheme last week. The objective of the South African Emerging Black Filmmakers Incentive Scheme is to support emerging black filmmakers with an intention to nurture and grow them, to take up big productions and thus contribute towards film industry employment opportunities. The Silver Screen team were there to cover this important empowerment initiative announced by the Minister of Trade and Industry, Dr. Rob Davies.
When we started the film incentive in 2004, between 2004 and 2008, we supported around about 197 productions, 49 productions. And then in the period from 2008 to 2014, we've supported 397 productions. In other words, what we've done is we have, on a significant scale, increased the number of productions which we have been supporting through the film incentive. And the qualifying South African production incentive has gone up from the 2 billion odd in the first period to nearly 9 billion in the second period. There was a particular segment of the market that we were excluding. The cap that was required, the minimum to qualify of a production of 10 million rand, was actually excluding the smaller end of the market. And that is a message that had been coming over quite strongly over some period of time.
We're looking at the overall budget of almost just above 200 million that is going to be going towards this sector to support you. But what we want from yourselves, we want quality production. If you know that you are taking chances and you don't know what you are doing, please don't come to the DTI.
We listened to the industry, and we listened in particular to the emerging black filmmakers who told us that this was cutting them out. And so what we've introduced now is a new emerging black filmmakers incentive scheme. It's available to any filmmaker that achieves BE level 3. And basically what will happen is that you can apply with a budget of 1 million rand, 500,000 in the case of documentaries. And the incentive itself has also been improved. Instead of between 20 and 25% of qualifying South African production incentive expenditure, we'll now be offering 50% for the first 6 million and 25% thereafter. And we're giving the emerging filmmakers 5 cracks at this incentive, after which we would expect them to be able to qualify for the main incentive.
All of us as filmmakers have had to, at one time or another, have a difficult conversation with our parents in which we confess to want to make movies and TV shows for the rest of our lives, which is troubling news for parents and causes deep introspection, where they wonder why they spent all that money sending us to school and university when they were expecting a lawyer.
Between 2010 and 2011, I managed to raise exactly 512,000 rand from both the NAVF and the GFC to make a straight-to-DVD film budgeted at 1.2 million. Failing to secure the rest, not qualifying for any schemes and made of the stuff that I am, I invested my own money from Intersections. And every filmmakers know, don't use your own money. When that proved less than enough, I made SARS an uninformed investor.
We are planning to take a trade mission showing some of our capabilities as South African filmmakers in due course to California, to Hollywood, because I think that what we have found as well is that even if the films are not necessarily operating on a location in South Africa, there are services we could provide for those films, and I think Hollywood is willing to listen and see what capabilities and capacities we have. Any moment in South Africa there will be some significant Hollywood film or series that is being filmed here, and I think that is testimony to the value which is attached to South Africa as a filmmaking location by major international studios.